First move, Computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And there's our foot soldier is going to kick off round one of this set one Earth deck. Pretty well-rounded deck. Like all the other set one decks, there's not really many high-cost creatures in here. I'm just flicking through the deck here. There is 2 creatures which are 4 cost. Majority are 1 and 2 cost. Then you've got some 3s thrown in, so bit all-rounder. Computer 1 answers with there's our foot soldier.
Mana release. Summon.
And there's our canine. He's going to grant allies +1 protection. Just check what causes that. Allied creatures on adjacent fields. Ah! Probably don't want to leave him alive then, he's just going to make everything harder. Kill. Although protection doesn't do anything against magic and Illusion Priestess. He has dodge, he's on water.
Attack.
And 1 damage for you. Where's your protection now? Although they still have 3 health remaining. Gonna be out that for a while.
Unlock.
Just wondering, aside from her, have we got much else magic in this deck?
Mana charge.
2 Illusion Priestess, we've got 2 Flame Magus. And there is a part more Fire Oracle. For a few options, but we have Patmore Flame Lizard. Lizards, so they always go first. They have quickness. And they like to hit for 2 damage. They're a pain in the ass.
Mana charge.
They're going to be quite the bane of most creatures in this deck. Most creatures only have 1 or 2 health.
Mana release.
And you want to summon back in front of it. You're brave.
Summon.
I wouldn't. Imperial Byleth Guard. Ah, that is an exception. That has more than 2 health. It's quite capable of hitting back just as hard. But lizards always go first. Byleth Guard will retaliate. Slap. Lizards, of course, were not on a fire field, so they didn't get a health benefit.
Computer 2. Draw card.
On each.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Advantage with Computer 2. There comes a second Verzar Foot Soldier for it, so they will buff each other with +1 attack.
Attack.
Next, these boys now hitting pretty decently. Especially to say that they only cost 1 to summon each, and now both of them are hitting for 2, as long as they stay alive. It's pretty good, and that's the one and only Byleth taken out of the game.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Well, Computer 1 anyway. Computer 2 still has a Byleth Guard.
Mana release. Attack.
One damage to those foot soldiers. And this should be the killing blow.
Summon.
Brings out its own Vezar K9. So, he's going to gain +1 protection.
Attack.
Which actually is pretty good for her because she does have blind spots on most sides. And they'll finish off those guards. Ah, she has a blind spot on all 4 sides, so that protection is going to do wonders for her, providing nothing hits her stupidly hard anyway.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
7 mana to play with.
Summon.
Still got advantage. That's a Stonewing Dwarf.
Attack.
Not on his own field, so he's still a 1-1. All he needs to kill the K9.
I win. Mana charge.
And she loses her protection, so
Computer
not going to be
1.
good for her now. She needs that dodge attempt to come through for her.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And this mini war continues. Out comes Palmol Flame Lizard, this time for Computer 1.
Attack.
And they're going to proceed to kill this dwarf. You've probably seen there that the Palmol Flame Lizard has the most useless ability in the game. The activation cost to attack with Palmol Flame Lizard is 1 less than listed.
Mana charge.
So, why don't you just make its activation cost 1 less than listed just permanently? Why need that ability?
Mana charge.
I don't understand.
Mana release.
Never have. Have a spell. Fissures of Goli. We're going to flip this elemental field from fire to its other side, which I believe is a Byleth. It is, so those fire creatures are going to lose their 2 health benefit from being stood on fire.
Mana release.
They're reduced to 2 HP. Advantage still with Computer 2. Palmol Fire Oracle. Gains protection because he's next to the Vezar K9s. He is a magic creature, of course, so your reduced health will not save you, lizards.
How does it feel?
It feels pretty bad.
Mana charge.
Also has a passive ability where if the Palmol Fire Oracle is destroyed, all allied creatures on the board gain 1 HP, so
Mana charge.
kill him and everything gets a bit healed.
Discard.
Very pog.
Graveyard.
Bit 1 going to discard 2 cards now. A Giant Axe Dwarf and a Vezar K9. Cast Fist of Vezar. Discard 2 creatures, at least 1 must be an earth creature. This spell targets all enemies on and adjacent to the selected earth field. Target creatures are dealt magic damage equal to the number of earth fields.
Mana release.
They just took 3 damage, 2 damage each. 2 earth fields, 2 damage. And out comes a Giant Axe Dwarf. Summon to the opposite element, which is wood, so he loses 2 HP. And goes for the doggos. And kills the doggos. You absolute monsters. Heresy.
Mana charge.
K9s are dead, so those 2 lose their protection bonus.
Computer 2. Draw
Still
card.
advantage with Computer 2 though.
Mana charge.
And those dwarves are really not going to last very long.
Summon.
We see your giant axe dwarves and raise you our giant axe dwarves. They're just like yours, only much, much healthier. Splat.
Lose. I win.
Mana charge.
Yeah. That hurt.
Computer 1.
I suspect those foot soldiers in the top right corner are probably going to die next.
Mana release. Attack.
Yep. Not the way I was thinking, though. I thought he'd just summon something and murder them outright, but this is a better plan because now they've been killed on an Earth space.
Mana charge.
Computer 1 can now summon and take that space. Lock goes back on. We've dropped below 4 creatures.
Summon.
Brings out its own Versar foot soldiers. We're no longer your allies. We will slap you in the side. For 1 damage. Enjoy it.
Unlock. Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Still has summoning advantage. Here comes Aralai, our resident hero of the deck. He gains protection equal to the number of earth fields, so he's got 2 protection. He adds 1 to his attack if at least 1 target creature is on an earth field, which these boys are. Ouch. And all other allied creatures on earth fields gain +1 protection.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Ooh,
Mana charge.
that was painful.
Mana release. Summon.
Comes another Illusia Priestess. She is also a mortar, so dodge attempt for her.
Attack.
Holy spirits, attack on the world.
1 damage for the dwarves.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Comes the Oracle. If it was me personally, I would have not attacked these guys. I would have attacked probably one of the 2 priestesses to avoid the dodge and be an almost an outright kill. It'd be reduced to 1. However, I can see why he's killed that, because he's now got his Earthfield back.
Summon.
And a giant axe dwarf. Who's going to be nicely blocked into that corner and gain protection. Check for Computer 2, Computer 1 needs to kill. If it was me, I would bait Aralai here.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Or that works too. Fishes of Golem, we're going to flip this elemental field to its opposite side. This earth field becomes a fire field. So they're going to lose their 2 health bonus. Reduces them to a 1. He's no longer stood on an earth field, so Aralai is going to lose 1 protection as well.
Holy spirits, attack on the world.
And we're going to get the priestess to kill them. And then I guess you're going to summon... maybe on that field? Would have been better if it was still Earth. Nope, no summon.
Mana
So Computer
charge.
2 with the chance to summon back into check.
Mana release.
Ugh, that's a big boy cost. Say Holden Fortress. Grants +2 protection to adjacent allies.
Check.
That is a lot of protection.
1. Draw card.
Allies got 1, and those 2 have got
Mana charge.
2.
Mana release. Summon.
Ah. Another magic creature. Magic v Protection. Which one is better?
Forbidden door of promise.
Well, 2 damage for the dwarves. They're still alive. Only just.
Computer
Oh.
2.
I thought they got less health than that. We've got 3 left. They're fine.
Mana charge.
Computer 2 with the chance to
Mana
win.
release. Summon.
And it's going to do it in style.
Attack.
You were waiting for our giant robots? Well, here they are. That's what I think of your magic. Extra bonus there because of the blind spot. Not that they needed it.
Mana charge.
They're just OP anyway. GG.
Computer 2 wins.